Hello, this is Mad Hatter, and today we're gonna play D&D. This is a group of people from Slackville, and we have been talking about this for a couple weeks, and we're gonna play. If you are not from the Slackville community, you can join on Slack Lizard's Discord link. We are just a bunch of gamers who like to play things. This was mainly meant for people to catch up with the campaign if they happen to miss a session, but if you enjoy it, hit the bell and maybe you'll see more. Anyway, let's get in the game.
Why someone go steal that bad right?
I'm gonna go sit in Dominic's lap.
Can
You really are a senile old man.
I don't want a piranha. You do realize that I'm sitting right here, you senile old fool, and can hear you saying that?
There are people around.
That's beautiful.
And there is tents around. The circles are all tents with some people inside of it. Various circus folk are in there, and you can ask the guy at the front of the circus if you are looking for something in particular. I'm gonna just drop you guys in the corner. This is again not combat of any sort. It's just I'm dropping.
Oh, this map is way bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's huge. This is just my this is my default like I need to draw something space.
My fish is so small that it's just a little health bar.
Why are you so small?
Who else? Did I miss anyone?
Me?
Yeah, I missed anybody else I miss?
Hi.
Miss Hope? Missed Hope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you're all on the screen then. Okay. So who do you want to talk to?
Who's the important guy? Which one of these guys?
So this guy's just a dude that's kind of at the front if you want. You can go up and talk to him.
I think Jeff, you self-appointed as face.
Yeah, Jeff, you got this. I believe in you. Okay, my fish.
Yeah, Jeff would like to speak to this gentleman.
What would you like to talk about?
I don't know, the usual.
Okay. Say what you want to say.
We have heard that you guys are missing a polar bear. We would like to have more information on this.
Oh yeah, we lost our trained bear just a couple of nights back. He ran off into the forest after performance, and he kind of tore a hole in the back of the tent. It was a whole thing. I just sit here and take tickets, so I don't know exactly what I need to do. You can, if you're looking for more information, you might want to talk to the bear handler or some of the other people that would have been at the performance, like the ringleader for the circus. You can talk to any of those people. The bear handler is over by the cart, and that would be this guy over here. Or the ringleader would be in the main circus tent there. If you have anything you want to know, they'd be able to help you more. But there isn't a show going on right now, so feel free to wander around and talk to them. We would love to have you catch this bear for us.
So
Jeff hands one piece of silver to the ticket handler. Thank you for the information.
Thank you so much. I will spend this on nothing but beer.
I feel like that is definitely something I should have written down. Write that down! And I didn't because I was grabbing a brownie. Oopsie.
What you should have wrote down to give him a piece of
I'm not
silver.
writing nothing down.
Like, you just gave him a whole month's salary as a tip.
Not a month's salary. He gave like an hour's wage or something like that as a tip.
I do have a bit of
Why are we doing
money.
all this for jobs? Why can't we just get a job here?
Yeah, let's work for the circus. I'm sure they have a place for a
Spend the
fish
next
on a
2
bowl.
years working here. Can we do that?
I make.
How much
Roll
XP do we get per year of
What do you want me to
living
roll?
here?
No, you don't need to roll.
What's a circus good for?
So this is this the handler for the bear?
The guy that I'm standing next to.
Would that, and he takes care of the bear, right?
Did you ask
Not
somebody
anymore.
in particular, Eleanor or Eleanor?
Hope.
Hope.
Draco, what
Yeah.
is circus for? Like, what's happening here?
I don't know. They tried to recruit me as I came by, and I was like, "What do you pay?" And I make more on the streets.
Kind of sounds like some personal information there, buddy, but alright.
Shut up!
No,
Eleanor is
confused
just
corners.
confused.
I did not say sheets. I said streets.
I know! That doesn't make it any better.
Just gonna walk below your conversation. Don't mind me.
Our conversation.
Okay.
So can we talk to the Care Bear? No, he takes care of the bear, right?
Care Bear?
The bear care bear?
Mhm.
We're back here.
You guys are in front of him, so somebody say what you want to say.
If you'd like, I can. Or
Hello.
Here.
Hello.
Can we
No,
ask
we just
about-
we.
Can we ask about the bear?
Can we ask
Which
what your
bear?
car
I've got
is in
like
warranty?
7 bears. What do you want to know?
The one that escaped.
The one that escaped. What do you want to know about that bear? He became problematic all of a sudden. I don't know why, but what do you want to know about this bear?
When did he become problematic?
It was early in that day. He started to become agitated. We had a performance that night. He wasn't behaving like normal. He just got really irritable and then kind of took off during the performance. I'd never seen him act that way. He just got angry and left.
Maybe someone was mean to him. Said some mean things.
It was not me. You trying to insinuate that I was being mean to my animals?
Insight check.
Insight check. Go ahead.
15 plus 6, so 21.
What were you looking for? What did you want to look for in your insight?
Oh, just if he's BSing us.
He's definitely not lying about being not being him that hurt the bear, or that he is very passionate about his animals and taking care of them. He appears to be genuinely irritated that somebody would imply that he would not take care of his animals.
Well, my character would say that I really care for my fish, so I understand. I understand the sincerity.
Okay.
So that's why I was
just want to
concerned
make
about
sure we take care of our animals very carefully here. It's a really big deal. It was against my better judgment to send him on performing that night, but the show had to go on and it went badly. So we're gonna have to figure out what happened when we get him back. But it was a tough night.
Okay, I rubbed my fish ball to show solidarity.
Okay.
What was he doing, in the circus? What show?
So he's a polar bear, right?
Yes.
Polar bears generally aren't common down here where it's nice and warm. So we bring him around for a couple of things. One, it's just a weird thing that people haven't seen around here before. And two, it's he can walk on balls and balance and catch things. He's a very talented bear from a acrobatics perspective. So we use him to do some acrobatic shows to show off the bear's dexterity, and it is just an uncommon sight around here.
Where are the other bears right now?
The other bears are in their pens, which out back behind here, and I'll draw the thing. There's a area that is more secured, it's like a fold out trailer that has just a bunch 4 or 5 different bears playing around doing bear things in the back.
Okay. Were those bears privy to this when this happened? Were they there?
We try not to have a bunch of bears out while we're in one performance, because if something goes wrong, we don't want to have 5 bears to take care of during a show. We'd rather have the one or two out at a time.
1 or 2. So there was maybe another bear with him out at the same time.
During this performance, there was just the polar bear. We only have one polar bear, and it is tricky enough to keep him in line because have you guys ever seen a polar bear?
No,
I've read about them.
They're very, very, very aggressive when they get angry. They can be very strong and very very quick. So you do not want to be on the wrong side of a polar bear.
Can we just ask which direction did the polar bear run off to?
The polar bear ran off through the woods out behind here. He came out of the back of that tent over yonder, and he ran straight out the back to the northeast.
Does he have a bear friend? Does one of the bears hang out with him a lot?
Well, what's the favorite food of the bear?
Oh, you want to know the bear's favorite food? The bear loves fish. He's a polar bear. He will eat fish of any type. That's his favorite type of food.
I don't like the sound of
fish.
Can I roll for accidental stealth?
Accidental stealth? Sure. You can roll to see if you're being overlooked.
11. Where did it go? 11 plus 2, 13.
13. He is just sort of looking over you. You're not he doesn't seem to be paying attention to you, but you couldn't be sure if you're like hidden or if he's just doing normal human things and not seeing a 2 foot tall hobbit.
I'll raise my hand to ask a question.
Oh, there, little one. What do you need? I'm here to help you out. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Do you think there was any reason why he would have left?
Like I said earlier, he was a little bit irritated that morning when he was when I got him up. I don't know what was getting the best of him, but something was bothering him, and I don't know what it was, but it was not normal. We've done a lot of shows with this bear, and he normally is just calm and relaxed, and then that day he just was a little bit on edge.
Maybe he was too warm.
What's the weather like out there? It's hot. Damn hot. Real hot.
Too warm.
Too warm.
You know, we've been in warmer places and he hasn't done this, so I'm not sure that it was the warmth, but
Maybe he's got himself a lady
we'll talk.
friend and he'll come back in a week.
Oh, well, go with the whole family? Think about that, you know? Think about how much money you could make with how many bears. So I'm going to go over to the bear pen, you know?
I'd like to ask what the bear's name was.
Bear's name? His name is Cuddles.
Cuddles.
Yeah,
You know, if I had a name like that, I'd probably run away as well.
Run away.
Jeff hands the gentleman a silver piece. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. You're mighty kind of you to give me a silver. I will definitely spend this wisely. So anybody else want to ask him a question? You guys can move on and look at other things, or you can...
I'd say we follow the path where the escape.
Well, I would wait for a second, because I want to do something real quick.
Actually.
Yeah.
Good sir,
I
where
can-
was the ringleader again?
The ringleader is over here.
Dang.
I can talk to animals, or at least I can form a bee spawn if I can touch them, as long as they're friendly
Go
to me.
with Fallon to speak with the ringmaster.
So they're not friendly with you yet, but because you haven't befriended them, but you can try to speak to them if you want.
How would I befriend them?
You would have to
me
have
up.
like
You're
over
faster.
time. You have to over time develop a bond and like give them food and try to befriend them. I don't think that the circus would be very happy with you if you took one of their animals, but you can try to talk to them. You can speak with them.
We do a roll on stealing another animal.
What
You
do
can
mean
try.
another?
What, you want to steal a bear?
Wait, hang on.
I don't think it's gonna work out well, me
We're
stealing a
replacing
bear.
the rug in the back of
With a
back-
How
live
about we get
bear.
the polar first?
Yeah, wait, let's get the polar bear
think I'd
first,
have-
and then we can steal a bear and get away, because then they won't be able to not pay us, right?
So do you want to try to speak to the bears?
Yeah, I'd like to speak to the bears and see what's up.
Okay. Which language are you going to try to speak in? 'Cause
Barely.
we have
He's a
a
druid. Shouldn't he have speak with animals?
He's got speak with animals.
So he could understand the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should be able to understand them, right? No matter what they say.
Yep.
So he can understand the bear, but the bear can't understand him.
Yeah. The language center of the brain, because these are trained bears, they think in specific languages. Do you want to try to talk to them in any of the languages you know?
Common, I guess, would probably be the most likely that they'd speak, right?
The bears don't seem to respond to common at all.
Oh, maybe they're goblin
What
bears.
languages? What languages
sign
do
language.
The,
Can I connect with them in
guys
sign
around
language?
him speak?
What'd you say? You didn't ask anybody what languages they spoke. You could ask them, but
Okay, I march over back to Beast Boy.
Yep.
I say, hey, what language do your bears speak?
oh, you know that's a little bit of a tricky question. We try to, so you can't spread this around. We have, just because I know you're going to go try to rescue our bear, I'll tell you, we don't train them in common, because then the mystery of the show would be revealed when we're issuing commands. We instead train them all in goblin, because goblin is actually much more it's much more animalistic sounding, so it sounds like it's a lot more impressive for a lot of people, because not many people speak goblin.
Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna give you a tip too. I'll give you 1 silver.
Okay,
For that one.
Thank you very much.
That's rich.
Yeah, he's rich now. But you know, he gave me a tip that he really didn't need it to. But so I appreciate it from this this kind old man who's probably gonna forget by the time he leaves. But so the wind flows through my hair, and I say, "I was made for this." As I go over to, I was born for this. As I go over to.
Yep. So now you try to speak to them in Goblin.
In Goblin, yeah. I ask them how the polar bear has been lately, if it's been agitated lately, and if anyone caused agitation. Is that a good question?
Yeah. So what the bear tells you in its bear goblin mind speak to you is that that the other bear seemed to have been enchanted by something that was in the forest, and it fell weak to like a spell, an infection to some creature that is out there. They don't know anything about it other than the bear just cannot, like, it does not want to part with this creature. They don't know what it is because they're, bears that have lived in captivity their whole lives. They don't know any of the other animals that they haven't been introduced to, but they know there was this animal that they had met that it had fallen for.
Was it a big animal or a small animal?
They said it was really little.
Really little.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the female bear. Sorry, I broke your theory about the female bear.
I didn't say it had to be a female bear. I mean, just a lady friend.
Oh, a lady friend. Maybe it's a lady squirrel. You never know. Should we talk to the Beastmaster, or should we just leave?
Let's talk.
Okay.
I think who wanted to talk to the others?
Well, so whilst Fearless has been, or Cheddar has been talking with the bears, Fallon and myself went into the tent to speak with the ringmaster.
Okay. Hey, little one, we could use some of your skills over there. There's always more than one way to make money at the circus.
Sounds creepy.
What do you?
Can I
What
just
are you guys here
stare
for?
at him?
You can stare at him menacingly, or
I don't know yet.
okay, so you're staring at him with
Figure out
awe
his
or with
vibe.
menace, or
Just blank.
you
Blankly
stare.
staring.
Blank stare. Okay.
Do I need to roll for blankly
No.
staring?
Roll for blank stare.
No,
Performance?
I'm pretty sure that they just looked at you awkwardly.
It's a performance now. Oh, you're auditioning. I see.
So you don't need to roll. And once you want to have an effect of that stare, let me know what that effect is. Then we'll roll that.
So I just
Continue.
generally continue the conversation towards was there anything strange that happened with the bear's performance?
So the
or
bear-
if there's any strange going-ons that happened earlier in the day, people
The
that
bear-
may want them ruined.
No, the bear was just sort of doing his thing. He wasn't really like in or out of it. He just was kind of distracted and always looking out towards the edge of the tent, and then all of a sudden he took off. And we didn't expect it because he's never done anything like that before. He just took off towards the edge of the forest, and I don't know why. He just kind of ran.
Nobody that you would suspect of wanting to steal bear away from you?
I mean, a polar bear is pretty valuable in these parts. I don't know, like you can't get them around here, so it's worth a lot more to people than you'd imagine a normal bear would be worth. And it's a trained bear, so if somebody knows how to use that bear, they can make a lot of money.
Keep that in mind. All right, I would gather he at least points the direction.
Yeah, there's a big hole in the back of the tent, in this area.
Yeah, that's why I walked in through there when I came.
Yeah, there's like a tattered, torn, like claws.
Yeah, I
through
poke my
it.
head through and like put my stick around.
Mhm.
So I fish to take a look around,
Alrighty. Well, thank you. And we'll be on our way to see if we can't find your lost polar bear.
All right. So, does anybody need a recap of anything that you guys learned there, or do you want to tell me what you think you learned and tell me what you want to do next? What do you guys want to do next?
An enchanted squirrel hypnotized the bear during a performance, and that's what I've got from this.
Absolutely.
makes sense.
I want to go find the bear.
You want to go
Bears say
find
the
them?
food is fish, and we have fish.
And his name is Cuddles, and he speaks Goblin.
Mhm.
And his handler was nice to him.
His handler was
Goob's
nice
been
to him.
writing
Yes. The
shit
Care Bear was nice to
down.
him.
And we've spent
glad
a
someone's
lot
rated
of
him.
money at the circus today.
Yes, we did. I
Yeah.
should have. You know, I thought of it.
Did we
I
even get
thought it would have been
popcorn?
funnier.
So
Yeah.
Popcorn?
Clambering back through the hole in the tent.
you gonna get some popcorn?
Do
You
you
can
have
buy some
popcorn?
popcorn.
Ooh.
I go back. I go back sprinting, full sprint towards the dude that I gave a coin
Me
to.
and my little legs are gonna go get
Oh my god.
popcorn.
I almost
And I
had
get popcorn to heal 2 of my health
drink
that I got
coming out my
from
nose.
throwing off someone's lap earlier.
Why were you sitting on someone's lap?
Oh, you know, he was my friend. He likes it.
Don't question it.
Why? I have so
You
many
know,
questions.
he liked
I
it.
No, no.
So.
He makes it.
Gonna grab each other's hand, ask the guy for popcorn.
Here's the popcorn stand is just getting warmed up for the day. Here's some popcorn for you. You can have a couple bags of popcorn.
Thank you.
It doesn't heal you though. You'd have to take a short rest to
I
heal.
was gonna say,
Oh,
is
damn.
popcorn gonna heal? I mean,
Nope.
yeah, we could all get
But
popcorn if that's the case.
he can eat it
And then they
whenever
took-
you're doing a rest.
Jeff would like to remind the feeble old man that he gets 10 cheese a day.
No, I do, but I'm a bit of a scrounge. I'm a bit careful with my money. Yeah, I gotta be when you live in the forest.
You haven't cast Goodberry yet today. You could cast Goodberry or Good Cheese and then eat 2 of them and get your 2 health back if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Wait, can we
okay,
have
I'll
cheesy
cast.
popcorn?
Yeah.
Isn't Goodberry
Cheesy
like a
popcorn.
roll though? Like it heals a certain amount?
It's 1. You get 10, and it's 1 per berry.
Oh, okay.
You know,
And
I'm
the
just gonna
good-
do that to
and
make
they
sure I'm
ex-
at full health before we go find the polar bear.
And they expire at the end of the day.
Unless we, hey guys, do we want to do a short rest instead? Or is that a
There's
bad
no
idea?
need.
There's
I
only
got-
you that's got hurt.
Okay, I'll just heal myself with 2 berries.
So you
Well-
got 8 left.
He's an old man. I read that humans
But
are
I'm not.
fragile.
Yes,
Okay.
Are you,
I'm very.
I, as a human, speak for the old man and say we should keep going.
Yes.
And the
I
old
wander off into
man.
the forest by myself.
who would you buy a polar bear from?
Could we cross the river and go over there?
I want to catch a fish so that way we have something to lure the bear with. I had a
Oh,
nat
there we
20
go.
for catching a fish.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. I had a great time. There'll be a couple more episodes for this session. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, this is Matt Hatter, and I'm out. Bye!